Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park on this Friday, June 3rd, 2022. Set to begin with another round of qualifying action. 7 qualifiers in total on the docket today. Our first qualifier is lining up from the inside out. We have Motion of the Ocean, Better Than Pride, Katie's Bet, Thornbury, Party in the Shadows, Ron, and Century Inspector. Scratch number 6, Sunny Zip. Sylvan Filion drives the 4, Thornbury. James McDonald drives the 8, Century Inspector. Gates in motion for qualifier number 1. And they're off and pacing, and the outside pair, Ron and Century Inspector, come away the quickest. Everybody else is going to have to get their positioning sorted out. Off stride went number 2, Better Than Pride, as they race towards the first turn. And up front, your leader is Century Inspector. It's Century Inspector from Ron. Getting into this position in third is Party in the Shadows. That one will settle in front of Thornbury in fourth. Racing back fifth is Motion of the Ocean. Then we go to Katie's Bet. And as we mentioned, there was that breaker after the start, Better Than Pride. The opening quarter was 28-1. Into the backstretch goes the group of pacers, and they are following Century Inspector. It's Century Inspector by nearly 2 lengths. Ron is racing in the 2-hole. Then back in third is Party in the Shadows. Right on that one's back in fourth is Thornbury with a break of 3 lengths and going back to Motion of the Ocean. Another couple of lengths to Katie's Bet, and your trailer as they race up the backside is Better Than Pride. Century Inspector's on the front here and takes them past the half in 57-3. Second quarter was paced in 29-2. They go into the final turn. Century Inspector, the 3-year-old son of He's Watching, leading the sports writer Colt Ron by 1.5 lengths. Those two start to get a little bit of separation on Party in the Shadows, who is racing third. Thornbury still in behind is fourth. Back to Motion of the Ocean, Katie's Bet, and the trailer is Better Than Pride. Century Inspector races down to 3/4 here in 1:25-2, 27-4 in the third quarter. So they stepped it up and they're into the lane. Ron looks to shoot on by now, and here comes Ron looking to overtake Century Inspector, who will try and battle back. These two are side by side as they come to the 8th pole. Racing back in third is Party in the Shadows. Thornbury is in fourth. Ron on the outside now starts to edge ahead, and it'll be Ron, after sitting second through the opening 3 quarters, will capitalize and takes it. Ron through the line wins it by about 3 lengths, finishing in second was Century Inspector. Then it was Party in the Shadows. Thornbury back to Katie's Bet, Motion of the Ocean, and Better Than Pride. 1:52-2 for Ron.